Book Talk with a Book Collector. Hi, I'm Gary Lavisi, Paperback Parade Magazine, and today we have a special guest. Um, we have Tom Lesser, California book collector, uh, very knowledgeable fellow. He also puts on the Los Angeles Paperback Show, which this year, earlier this year, had its 40th annual event, and that's a major, unbelievable accomplishment that I can readily understand because I did my show in New York for 25 years, but Tom's show is 40 years, and he's doing the next show will be in 2020. And without further BS, I'd just like to introduce Tom Lesser. How you doing, Tom?
Pretty good. Our show's going to be March 8, 2020, and it's at the Glendale Civic Auditorium in Glendale. And this is our 41st year of the show. And we've been in various venues, but this is by far the best venue, and it's a really nice venue and a great place to have the show. And coming up, we will have over 50 authors signing, and there are approximately 90 plus, give or take, dealer tables where the dealers will display and sell their books.
Can you just mention, just off the top of your head, a few of the authors that will be there? I know you have William F. Nolan and Ann Bannon.
Right. Well, William F. Nolan has done the show for 35 years, and we will have Ann Bannon. We will have Tim Powers, Barbara Hambly, Denise Hamilton, excuse me, just various other authors of all genres.
I think you have Michael Curlin and Richard Lupoff.
Correct.
And many authors, yeah, from different genres: science fiction, fantasy, crime, horror, mystery authors. So really, it's like it's a who's who of people who write today, and it's you're going to have a guest list of people that are anybody who was a reader, a collector, a fan. You're going to find somebody that you're going to be interested in.
Right, and there's a website for the show. I believe it's lavintagepaperbackshow.com. It's something similar to that.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
I don't remember it exactly.
We'll put that information at the bottom of the in the description. So just a couple of things. I mean, you've been collecting vintage paperbacks, and you in the vintage paperback scene in the West Coast for many years. I've known you for a long time. What got you started in it?
Just interested in older paperbacks. The first thing I started collecting were Dell mapbacks, and then I branched out into other various areas. But collecting is interesting. It's like everything else. It's like music, it's like movies, it's like food. Everybody has different tastes, and everybody likes different things. Some people like this, some people like that. So that's why with collecting, you have huge variances in what people collect and how they collect. Some people don't collect in condition. Some people want really nice condition. So there are just differences between each and every person in collecting.
What are some of the favorite series that you collect of American vintage?
I would say Dell mapbacks, Popular Libraries, Gold Medal, Lion.
And you lean more toward the hard-boiled crime private eye genre rather than other things.
Well, in those runs, there are all kinds of subjects.
Mm-hmm.
There's romance, there's westerns, there's crime, there's science fiction. There's everything in all the basic runs of like Popular Library, Ace Double,
Mm-hmm.
Lion, excuse me, pocketbooks.
Mm-hmm.
I apologize for coughing.
That's okay. You also collect a lot of British and Australian, Canadian. You're interested in some of that foreign material. How'd you get into the British stuff?
Just got started with Boardman, which is a hardback paperback group of books, and I just like foreign stuff.
And you knew Dennis McLaughlin, the man who really, I think his cover art really made the Boardman hardcovers and paperbacks so collectible because he was such a terrific artist, and you knew him, right?
Right. He was a wonderful man and a great artist. He was a fabulous artist.
And you also collect some of the British Hank Janssens with the Heed covers,
Correct.
Reginald Heed, and you even have a couple of paintings of different paperback cover art. Some Maguire and a Heed and a couple of things like that.
Right. Some are from paperbacks, some are from digests.
Mm-hmm.
So it varies.
So you've been collecting a long time, and you're well known in the hobby. You go to a lot of shows and find a lot of interesting books, and you put on the show in L.A., which is a great show. This is a show that nobody should miss. I've been out there many times, and every time I've loved it. And you never know what you're going to find. It's a different culture out in the West Coast and in LA because they have nice weather all year. They have a good kind of solid collecting community of book people, readers and collectors that goes on year round. And this show is like a kind of complements that, and people get together every year from all along the West Coast and even all over the world come to LA for Tom's show and have a great time. And I just wanted to say that, is there anything else you'd like to add about
No, I think that covers it.
Okay, so we'll just let people know, come to the show.
Right.
And if you like this video and you like this talk with Tom, give us a thumbs up. Tom, put up a thumbs up, give us a like, subscribe to the channel, and thank you very much, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you.
See you at the show.